we want to work out the value of x. Notice that x is appearing here and here on the sides of this triangle. Notice that I've got an angle here and I know that this side over here is root 73. This question is all about the sides of this triangle. So we're going to use the side version of the cosine rule. So let me label up this as being angle A. This can be side A. The B and the C don't really matter. I'm going to call this side here B and this side here C. So substituting those into the cosine rule, we've got A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2 times B times C times cos of angle A. Right, let's try and simplify a few parts here then. So the square root of 73, when I square it, would just be 73. Now, when I expand this, I'm going to do this the long way. If you can do this straight away, then fantastic. But I'm just going to show you how you can do 2x minus 3 the long way. 2x minus 3 squared, sorry. So we're going to do 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times the minus 3 is minus 6x. Minus 3 times 2x is minus 6x. And the minus 3 times the minus 3 is plus 9. We can then collect up the like terms. Minus 6x is minus 12x. So this is my 2x minus 3 all squared. Next, the x plus 2 all squared. Let's do that. So x plus 2 all squared is the same thing as x plus 2 times x plus 2. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times the 2 is 4. And then we can collect up the like terms. The 2x and the 2x is 4x. So this is my x plus 2 all squared that I'm adding to the first set of brackets. So far, this is this, and this is this. Right, now let's deal with all of this here. Specifically, the cos 60. Now, this isn't an answer you're expected to know. We haven't done it yet in our class, but we'll learn it later on. You do have your calculator though. And cos 60 is actually the same thing as 1/2. Like I say, you will learn that later in this year. It is something you're expected to know without a calculator, but for now you can actually use your calculator for this. So we can replace that cos 60 with 1/2. Right, let's look at this in a bit more detail now then, because notice we've got a 2 times 1/2, which is going to cancel each other out. So actually I don't need the 2 or the 1/2 there at all, and I can just focus on expanding these brackets. So let's do that. What is 2x minus 3 times x plus 2? The 2x times x is 2x squared. The 2x times 2 is 4x. The minus 3 times x is minus 3x. The minus 3 times 2 is minus 6, which when we collect up the like terms, we get that. So this is the same thing as this. And we're going to take that away. So I want to take away all of the 2x squared plus x minus 6. These brackets here are really important because we need to take away the 2x squared, we need to take away the x, and we need to take away the minus 6. Right, let's try and simplify this. I'm going to leave the 73 where it is for now. But on the right-hand side, we've got a 4x squared plus x squared, so that's 5x squared. And then we're subtracting the 2x squared. So that's going to give 3x squared. Next, we've got minus 12x plus 4x, which is minus 8x, minus the x, so that's minus 9x. And then we've got the 8 plus 4 is 13, minus minus, so the minus minus there is going to be a plus. So 13 plus 6 is 19. Right, this is a quadratic that we want to solve. So we want it to equal 0. We don't want it to equal 73. So let's subtract 73 from both sides. The 19 take away 73 is minus 54. And now we've got a quadratic to solve. I'm going to try and factorise this. I know it has to be a 3x and an x to get 3x squared. To get the 54 on the end here, or rather the minus 54 on the end, I think it's probably going to be a 9 and a 6 and some combination of that. Maybe a plus 9 and a minus 6, where this could be a plus 9 and this could be a minus 6. And let's check that. Does that work? Like we said, 3x times x is 3x squared. That's correct. The 9 times the minus 6 does give me minus 54. And then crucially, the 3x times the minus 6 gives minus 18x. And then when you combine that with the 9 times the x, which is 9x, so the minus 18x plus the 9x does give me the minus 9x there. So I know I've got that right. And now I can see that my final solutions are going to be when x is equal to minus 3, or if x is equal to 6. Now the minus 3 doesn't make sense. I can't have a minus 3, because if I did, I'd have this, the length of this side of the triangle would be minus 3 plus 2, which is minus 1. And you can't have the length of the triangle being minus 1. So therefore x cannot equal minus 3, and therefore it must be that x is 6. Alternatively, I've just noticed actually one thing that you might have decided to do to make your life a little bit easier at the end here. You could have decided to divide both sides by 3. That would have made our lives a lot easier, because then you just have and then that factorises easier.